Hi YouTube, this is Cat Ball and Powder. I'm here to do a review of my 511 Stryke pants. Bought them a few months ago for $50 or $55 on Amazon, and I'll just tell you straight up that they're freaking awesome. They're totally worth it, worth the money. They're the best pants I've ever had, and I recommend them 100%. So now that you know my bias, I'll get into the specifics of the pant. Um, the material is a 65-35 polycotton blend, which I find tends to be better than 100% cotton. It's lighter weight, it'll dry faster, it'll wick moisture away better than 100% cotton. So uh, I would recommend going with some sort of blend rather than 100% cotton and, kind of tactical duty um, work pants. I think it's a much better material. Um, Also, these pants are Teflon coated, which helps it repel stains and soils and water. And in my experience, the Teflon coating works very well. I've worn these pants a lot around town where, going out to restaurants where, you could get stains or whatever, going hiking, uh, stomping around through the snow, um, working on the car, fixing things around the house. And these pens are just extremely good at repelling stains and repelling water. They're really good at that. I'm pretty much blown away at how clean these pants are now, considering I haven't washed them in the past few months, which, putting aside how gross that is, it's proof for you guys of how good these pants are at staying clean. Uh, And by the way, a reason I haven't washed them, other than not wanting to shrink them, because there is still cotton in these pants, so I guess they could shrink, is I've heard that the more you wash Teflon coated clothing or material, you could wash away that Teflon coating, and then it's not going to have all those advantages I was just talking about. So um, that's the good and bad of Teflon. Having it coated with the Teflon is awesome, but then you go through, should I wash the pants or not, and lose that. So that's something you might go through with owning these pants, or Teflon coated clothing for that matter. Um, Going down on the pants a little bit, so you'll see there's these big kind of squares or rectangles here on the pant, which give it this kind of tactical look that I wasn't going for, but it has that. That's where you would insert the knee pads. You could put knee pads into these pants, kind of like gel inserts into from the inside of the pant. Um, I guess that maybe appeals to some people. It's not something I was really interested in. It's just something the pant came with. For me, it's more of a detriment because it makes the pant look more tactical than I would like it to. And if I did need knee pads, if I was in a situation uh, necessitating knee pads, I would buy real knee pads, external knee pads, and put those on with like a real plastic protection. But so that is what it is. And then, so moving up on the pant a little bit, I'll cover the cargo pockets. These are cargo pants, if you haven't noticed. Um, there's some extra. I'll just show you this one side because it's the same as the other side. Um, just flat Velcro, opens up fairly well. It has this, I don't know what you call this, but it has this strip here, so you could kind of expand the pocket a little bit. So I think you could fit, I think the total volume expanded of the pocket is pretty large. Um, right now I just have a bandana in there, something I recommend for EDC. Then in each pocket you have a divider, two dividers, rather, within each cargo pocket, and you could definitely fit a pistol magazine, if not two, within each divider. So overall, you could fit a lot of pistol magazines if you wanted to do that. I think you could not fit. I don't know about an AR magazine, but I do have an AK mag right here, and this will not really fit in pocket. Yeah, not really. I mean, you could do it if you have to, but definitely not ideal. So to put something like that inside the cargo pocket. So that's the cargo pocket. Then you have these pockets up here, which I don't know what you call them. I call them my tech pockets. They're just open top pockets, no flap or anything. Um, but what's really cool about them is that they fit a standard size smartphone perfectly. It's as if the pocket was made for the size smartphone, which I assume it probably was because it's, why else would it fit perfectly? But, whether it's intentional or not, it fits it perfect. And this is a G2, LG G2, by the way, which would be the same size as an iPhone 6, I believe, or a Samsung S5, S6, same size. You have two of them, so same thing on both sides, like that. I guess you could put a knife in there. I don't usually put my knife in there because I don't like it there. Uh, or I guess you could put a mag there. Let me give that a shot. Uh, you could. I think that might bulk up a little bit. Putting a magazine right there. It's not that bad, but anyways, what I like using it for is my cell phone. If you buy the pen, you could experiment with what you like. So anyways, that's the tech pockets. Then moving on to the primary front pockets. They're really, really good. Um, First, they're slant cut, which makes it a lot more easy to get into than a horizontal cut that you would probably find on jeans. Those could tend to be a little bit restricted in getting into, but these you could slide your hand in pretty well. The pocket is very deep. I have my fist balled up right now, and I could get all the way up to my forearm in the pocket, which is way deeper than pretty much any pant that you'll find in Walmart or a department store, just regular jeans or cargo pants or anything. I mean, I do not understand why so many pants are made with such little shallow baby pockets. I mean, you need a pocket this large to make it useful, in my opinion. And these have them. These have deep pockets. So this one I have a wallet, and I tend to keep the other one empty because the phone, you put it in the tech pocket and it feels as if it's in that pocket because it kind of overlaps. The tech pocket overlaps with the main pocket. If you have, so if I put my wallet in the left side with the phone in the tech pocket, it's like the phone is sitting on top of the wallet, and that it's not super bulky, but it adds a little bit of bulk doing it that way. So I tend to keep the left pocket pretty empty, except the clip. So the way it works with these pockets is they don't go to a V. You have a V like that. You have a notch. You have a notch here, which is reinforced with fabric, which makes it really good for clipping things. This is this really crappy pepper spray pen I have, which is whatever. But that clips well there. And then I have my Kershaw Cryo 2 with a deep carry clip that I have on my right side, and that just carries beautifully. It carries so good. And what's good about it too is that it carries straight down. Not like what would happen with some pants where it would jet into the pocket and then overlap with my, take up space in the pocket or overlap with my wallet or whatever else I might be carrying in there. Whatever I clip on the sides will carry straight up and down. Um, the pocket will eventually curve. So if you're carrying something really long, like a really long blade or something like that, it might eventually curve into the pocket. But with carrying a small to medium size folder like this, I don't get that sort of problem. So those pockets are great. I'll show you the back pockets real quick, which I don't use a lot because I don't like carrying stuff in my back pockets. I find it uncomfortable to sit down on stuff, but I know a lot of guys carry their wallet in their back pocket. Um, they're pretty deep. They're pretty deep pockets. Putting a standard size wallet in the back there is definitely no problem. No problem at all. And they flap. You know, they have the Velcro flaps like that, so that gives you some more security. So those are fine. The belt loops, I like how there's a lot of belt loops, um, and they're wide belt loops. Especially these front ones are pretty wide. I guess they have this badge carrier here, where if you're a police officer, you can put your badge here. I'm not a police officer, so I don't use that function, but it is there on both sides, on each front belt loop. Um, and you get quite a few belt loops. So I got the two front ones. I got one on this side, and it's symmetrical, so I have one on the other side. And I have these back side loops, oblique loops, and I have a center back loop. And these, I'm only a size 32, and a lot of times I'll find on size 32 pants, I won't get this many belt loops. Especially often, I have seen pants before where they don't have this loop right here, the side loop, um, which kind of sucks because I like having a lot of belt loops. It gives your belt more to hold on to and keep your belt up, especially if you have gear on your waist. You know, you really want to keep that up, and I find having more belt loops helps with that. So that's a positive. Um, Something about the cutting of the pants that I really like is the pants in the crotch have a gusset. So most pants will just come up to a V like that in the crotch. These pants are open like that, and then there's a piece of material that goes in between that gap right there. And I can't really show you it while I'm wearing the pants right now, but you could type in gusset, Gusset, into Google and look it up, and you'll see what a gusset is. But basically, what it does is it gives you a lot more range of motion and flexibility with the pants. So lifting my legs up like that, or squatting, or whatever, I don't feel at all like I'm going to rip the pants. With my jeans, which are not loose, you know, or they're not tight jeans, rather like hipster tight emo kind of jeans. They're just regular jeans. If I do something like that, I feel scared that I'm going to rip the crotch in the jeans, or at least put more stress on them than I feel. Like here, I don't feel I'm putting any stress on it. I mean, I could do that all day long, not that I would, but that would never rip the pants. With jeans, I could feel the tension it's putting there, and if I do that over and over again, maybe I'm in a training class or something where you have to get in those kind of positions. I feel they would eventually give away and break. So that's another way I think these are better than jeans. Then I'll wrap it up with talking about what do they call this? It's like a tunnel comfort waist kind of thing. Some different pants have this, and it's really awesome. So the waist is flexible. The waist is flexible, and the way it works is you have this elastic. The front of the pant is elastic, and it tunnels into the back of the pant, and you have that on both sides. So these are a size 32 regularly. It's probably a little bit expanded now, but I mean I could expand these pants out to like a 34 or 35. So I mean that's just good in a practical sense. You have Thanksgiving dinner and you put 2 inches on your waistband. You have a little bit of room to grow. Then you hopefully go exercise a little bit and bring it back in, and your pants still fit you. So just in a practical sense, it's really good. And then for us, you know, really tactical, cool guys, say you want to carry inside the waistband, you don't have to worry so much about getting, buying pants perfect to the size of your waist plus your pistol that you carry. You just get your regular size. So I'm regularly a 32, so I just bought size 32, but I have this expandable waistband. So I could put my pistol in my waistband in my size 32 pants, and it fits fine because I have that expandable waistband. It'll retract a little bit too, so it puts enough tension on my holster. So that's awesome. You don't have to worry so much about your pant size because you'll fluctuate a little bit over time just naturally from eating, and then also depending on what you're carrying inside your waistband. I mean, say then you're also carrying a magazine. This is a revolver, but imagine it's a semi-automatic, and then you're going to carry your magazine inside your waistband. If that's how you carry it, that's another inch maybe or half inch that you add to your waistband. So I find it would just be very difficult if you're inside the waistband kind of guy, and then you always have to worry about exactly what pant size to get. That just seems like a pain in the butt. So I think if you're IWB kind of person, that these pants or something like these pants are something you should definitely look into. So I think I covered everything on the pants. They're really great. Like I said, the price is pretty reasonable for what you're getting. I talked to 511 a little bit. I had some questions just about the pants, and I called them. Their customer service was okay. I mean, it could be better, but they eventually got back to me and answered my question. So overall, the pants are great. I think the value is good. The company is a good American company, and I highly recommend these pants. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a good day.